What is going on, everybody, and welcome to another Beta Memoirs. And today was a massive day. There was a lot of running today, especially in a lot of the FANG stocks. You had Google had a massive rip this morning. Amazon and Nvidia had monster moves today, essentially throughout the whole day. There's a little bit of a pullback. Tesla calmed down a little bit. Apple calmed down. Facebook wanted to run, calmed down. Then you had a Roblox out of nowhere go flying. Etsy has also been a monster as well. So there's a lot going on. There's earnings going on, which is great to see. Something I talked about yesterday. We got to go ahead, and I think we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and run. Tomorrow is Friday, though. That is one thing I'm looking at. We had a couple earnings as well, which I could run through really quick here. I know Airbnb had earnings today, which again, it looks like it needs a little bit of market digestion for that one. A lot of goods and bads, apparently, is what this seems like. If it trades flat tomorrow, I definitely want to keep this on watch tomorrow because it could, I think it could break out to possibly new highs, especially seeing the wicks on this thing. So again, I want to see pre-market how this one is. I know Square also had earnings. Same concept here. It is selling now, though. I did try to take off, but again, we'll have to see what happens with this. Square is crushing it with Cash App, so I really want to see what exactly how this plays overnight. If it holds this 200 tomorrow, I can see it start jetting. Ultimately, what we want to do is look at what the upgrades and downgrades are tomorrow. Pre-market, that will really tell us how these in particular will take off. Also in the morning as well, we have Coin, which has had a monster run leading up until earnings. So we've had Coin. If I could type, that'd be great. We have Coin, which had a monster run. It hasn't really done anything. Waiting on earnings tomorrow morning. Something to keep on watch. Bitcoin in itself has been very stagnant. I think Bitcoin is waiting for the weekend. Normally, its major push is in Friday and a Saturday, typically. So we have to see how that plays out. Although a lot of big FANG stocks have been moving, so I think a lot of money has been kind of drained from that particular sense. I know in the NFT side as well, there's been a lot of money that's been put in NFTs, so it's kind of hard to judge where that is at. But I do really like Coin and what they're doing as far as the NFT side of the house and the waiting list for that. I think will bring a lot of new revenue into Coin in itself and essentially help people transition into that NFT side of the house. So I want to see how they do on earnings in the morning. DraftKings is also something that is supposed to report tomorrow. We'll see how they do. They sold off pretty heavy along with Penn today. I'm not sure what exactly the news was, but we'll have to see how earnings is for DraftKings. So a couple to keep on watch. Again, tomorrow going into Friday, if we go back to the market in general, I think we're going to get a little bit of a pullback, I think, tomorrow, just because it's Friday. People will just be taking profits. I don't really see us correcting major or anything like that. I think more likely we'll have some sort of pullback, possibly to the 50 tomorrow, and then we'll probably more likely continue to push. I think next week is going to be a bigger push, but I think we're going to pull back a little bit tomorrow, possibly even Monday, open up with a little bit of a pullback, and then I think we're going to continue to push very strongly forward. Again, tomorrow I expect some kind of rotation from big tech more into mid caps and small caps tomorrow. I think those will probably explode. I am holding in a position in UPST overnight. I like that it's held the support. Essentially, that it's been floating around this 320 mark for quite a while. A lot of consolidation. Last time I did this, I had this massive rip up. This is kind of what I'm looking at. It's kind of building the same kind of thing here, although it's playing a bigger range here. So I'm expecting more of a move up in that aspect of it. As far as any other positions, I haven't played. I'm not in any other positions. Tesla it's kind of just stagnant. I think this is, I'm not really sure how much further this is actually going to push up. It might start building range, might start to break down a little bit, build a little bit of base, let some of that money flow into some of the other stocks. I think primarily probably Facebook. Facebook broke the wedge. I think Facebook's ready to start rocking, making some all-time highs. Something I've been talking about for a while because it had all that bad news leading up to earnings, and then kind of has been stagnant since, and been really trying hard to break up some old resistance and support levels. So I want to see how that does. Google is also, like I said, it's been a monster. Had a monster move today. I swung this overnight. Looks like it's ready to flag and go at it again tomorrow. So if this isn't gapped up by tomorrow, something to watch. Again, coin and MSTR. I really want to see how coin does on earnings. I think it's not really going to matter. I think as long as Bitcoin holds overnight, and if Bitcoin continues to hold overnight and going into the weekend, I think that we're going to get that finally that monster move back above all-time highs. Again, pure guesstimate. It could sell off more. This could be a lower high. We don't really know at this moment, but Bitcoin, I don't think is going to crash anytime soon. I think I'm very bullish on Bitcoin. Does it correct a little bit further down? Could be a possibility before we start running up. Again, I think a lot of the money is in the market in general with all these major moves in Amazon. Amazon, again, had a huge day today. It had been consolidating around that 200 for a long time, been held down, and then had this monster run today. I did miss out on this watching some other things. I was watching my Google position along with Shop, Facebook, Tesla, and Apple. I tried to grab Apple today. Apple didn't move too much, but nonetheless. So monster move in Amazon. Looking for day 3 continuation on this is something else to keep in mind. Although it is Friday, so I don't know how much is going to continue. I might actually trade flat. If that's flat, I might actually get a position overnight for that one. Shop, big move in the morning, then kind of stayed flat. Another thing I'm looking at, making higher highs, see how high that can get. Nvidia, again, monster move today. It's a major price upgrades today. Monster move. Want to see if this continues up. Again, a lot of these are getting high, and I've talked about technical analysis and how it's not technical analysis hasn't made sense for a couple months now. Just with the amount of money that's again in the system, to think that it's going to crash or make these major corrections, I don't think we're going to see that anytime soon going forward. So I want to see what exactly happens moving forward from there. But yeah, it is Friday tomorrow, and play it safe. Again, Nvidia, a lot of the chips are doing very well for the most part. So we have to see how they do. Again, keep eye on the earnings from today, how they do overnight, and then again the earnings in the morning. Again, I do expect some kind of rotation out of big tech tomorrow, just to get some kind of pullback. I think mid cap, small caps will run in the morning. Allows big tech to sell off in the morning, and then position for big tech going into next week, I think will be important. Again, I want to see how the market reacts to everything. Again, we're at high levels, but I still believe we're not done yet. I don't think we're close to done yet. I believe there will be a correction early next year when the talk of rate raises and all that kind of stuff starts coming across the wire. But we're going to have to see what happens there. So if you've made it this far, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later.